and welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. Ta-da! Today is an exciting Monday because I'm picking up 4 movies and I can't wait. One of them I've been waiting for ages. Now I already know that I've managed to pick up the movies because I knew I was running late getting home from work, and then my mum was like, oh, I'm on the way, I'm going to Sainsbury's, do you need anything? And I was like, oh, if you could look if they've got, you know, X, Y, Z, because actually I was really hoping they did have them today because I actually wanted to pay in cash instead of on card, which seems like I should have put into the story, but if I would have ordered them on Amazon, I would have obviously had to pay on card. Anyway, so long story short, my mum was like, okay, yeah, I'll go and have a look. At first she couldn't really find them, but then she found them all in all the different formats I wanted, so it was fantastic. And in the clip that you'll see, when I went, they didn't have like any of the things. So, spoiler alert, I managed to pick up the 4 films that I wanted, so I'm really excited. But before we see what it was I picked up, let's go to the Sainsbury's clip and see what I kind of showed there. But I was kind of like, oh, here we go, because I knew that the things I kind of picked up they didn't really have there, so let's just go take a look. Okay, so of course Coco comes out today. I am so excited. I managed to pick up the 3D one. This, they didn't have it on the shelves. My mum managed to ask and they did have one, so here it is. I'm super happy to have this on 3D. It doesn't have a slipcover, but that is okay. I'm not too bothered nowadays about them because I have some with them, some without them, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing I'd said was if they do have one with a slipcover, you know, pick that one up, but if not, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm super excited about this movie. I can't wait to see it. A lot of people have really loved it, and of course it's about the Mexican Day of the Dead, and I think that is just such an interesting concept. And I watched Book of Life and I really enjoyed Book of Life, and I think people obviously are preferring this to Book of Life. Obviously this got more recognition than Book of Life did due to obviously being Disney Pixar. Now, off the top of my head, I can't remember the last Pixar film that came out. The last Disney film I can remember that came out was Moana. Did a Disney Pixar film come out last year? And what was it? I bet it's really obvious. What was it? Is it really obvious? I'm going to have to look it up, but I can't remember. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, But either way, this is Coco, the newest Disney Pixar film. I'm sure you've all seen it, so let me know your comments down in obviously the comment section, down in the comments below on your thoughts on Coco. And I'm going to stop holding it up now because it's like really glary because of the plastic, but I can't wait. And also it does have quite a lot of special features. Then again, sometimes the special features on the Disney ones aren't as good as you might think. They sound good and then they're just like, okay. Either way, I'm going to have to pause the video now to look up what the last Disney Pixar film was, and then just fill you guys in. I'm sure you all know, and you're like shouting at the screen, it was this, but I can't remember. Okay, so I feel like I realised why I didn't remember what it was, because it was Cars 3, which is okay, but I just obviously kind of forgotten about it. But when I watched Cars 3, I'd rewatched Cars and loved Cars. So yeah, at least it brought that about, and I would rewatch Cars 3 again. Definitely more so than Cars 2. But now I'd absolutely watch Cars, the first one, a bunch. I think it's really good. Anyway, let's move on to the next movies. So the next one I picked up is the one that I'm next most excited about, and that is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And I picked this one up on Blu-ray, and I really wanted it on Blu-ray. As you saw in Sainsbury's, they didn't have it on Blu-ray. If they didn't, I was going to order it online. But, well, I mean, when I went to Sainsbury's, they didn't have it on Blu-ray. But when my mum went to Sainsbury's, she managed to get a Blu-ray of it, so I was super, super excited. I can't wait to see this film. How long is this? It is 110 minutes, so it's not too long. So I feel like tonight I'd either watch this or Coco. Oh, it's got Woody Harrelson in as well. I love Woody Harrelson, he's fantastic. And this, it just looks like it's going to be a brilliant film. And I've been wanting to see it for a really, really long time, so I'm glad that I finally have my hands on it and I can finally watch it. Now, the next one, I've heard some mixed reviews about, but I was really excited about it. The reason I picked it up on DVD is because I'd heard mixed things about it, and that is The Post. They did have this on Blu-ray. It was £15 on Blu-ray, £10 on DVD, so for the extra £5 I'll just pick it up on DVD. It's Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks, who are both fantastic. I really, really love them both. However, Tom Hanks is literally one of my favourite people ever. I think he's so brilliant, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this, but for some reason someone the other day said it had not gotten great reviews because it was kind of boring and long-winded, which I kind of feel like, yeah, doesn't look too thrilling. It looks a bit boring and long-winded, but that's fine, because that's what I'm going in knowing. I feel like you look at this film, you think, yeah, okay, you kind of know what you're going into. It's based on true events, so, you know, I'm just really hoping to at least take away from this the watch of some brilliant performances, which I'm sure this will have. I also hope that I enjoy the story and find it interesting, but you know, we will just have to see with that one. But I am looking forward to it, and I definitely did want to see it. And then the next one was just kind of a fun one. I debated over picking it up or not, but I was like, yeah, okay. And that is The Commuter with Liam Neeson. I have a soft spot for Liam Neeson. I don't know what it is. He's always in the same kind of films, and this one looks the same. Really. It's from the director of Non-Stop, which is the other one that he's in. Now, okay, I haven't seen that one the whole way through. I have a bit of an issue when it comes to films with, like, plane crashes, because he's in another one called The Grey, which I didn't realise had a plane crash. I started watching it, I was like, oh, it's got a plane crash, and I, like, stopped watching it. Non-Stop, oh, maybe it's not a plane crash, sorry, it's a plane something, a plane issue. There's an issue going on the plane. And with this one, I presume there's an issue going on a train, which is possibly more likely than issue, I don't know. You know, it's just as likely, and you know, you go on trains all the time, but for some reason if it's a plane, I'm like, oh, I definitely need to watch plane issue movies when I'm nowhere in the future going on a plane, and then I can just forget about it. But like, sometimes I think, oh yeah, I'll watch that, and then I'll be like, oh, but in 3 months' time, I'm going on a plane, so I won't. So I don't know what it is. I need to watch Non-Stop because I was enjoying it. I don't think it's... I'm going to have to look what kind of plane issue is going on it. But next month I'm going on a plane, so I'll probably just wait till after that. I don't know. Then we've also got The Shallows. Again, The Shallows is a shark film. But I don't mind watching a shark film and then going in the sea the next day. Like, that doesn't bother me. But for some reason, plane films... I don't know. Everyone has their own thing, I guess. But yeah, anyway, The Commuter, I have a soft spot for Liam Neeson. I just enjoy his films. These kind of random action films that are just kind of always, they're okay enough, like Unknown as well. And I'm trying to think of others. They're always kind of the same. But they're not the same, but he's always kind of the same. And of course, I feel like they stemmed from Taken. I really like Taken. I really like Taken 2. Well, Taken 2 is okay, but I quite enjoy it. Taken 3, I don't know if I've seen. I literally can't remember if I've seen it or not. But anyway, I picked up The Commuter. It's got Liam Neeson in. That's why I picked it up. So yeah, those are the 4 movies that I picked up today. I was super, super, super excited to pick up 4 movies again. I love when there's a bunch of films coming out. I would love to know your thoughts on these movies as well. Another film that came out today was Insidious, The Last Key. My mum's just ringing me. Hold on, I'll answer. I thought she was actually in the garden, so hold on. Okay, so I kind of forgot what I was saying, but I think I'd kind of just summed up the movies. So now, without further ado, let's head to the spreadsheet and see who guessed correctly for this week. Let's go! Okay everybody, so here are the people who guessed correctly this week. We have Spooner Mum on 4, Paul on 1, Kevin also guessed correctly this week, and then we have Ben on 4 and George Boyce 10 on 4 as well. Type 40 TARDIS on 7. Scruffling down, not scruffling down, shuffling down. We have Colin on 12, which is the highest guess at the moment. Alison on 4, and shuffling down, we have OMG Studios guessed correctly this week also. Now let's head back to the other me. Okay, so well done if you guessed correctly, that is awesome. Now let's talk about next week. Next week, there's 4 movies as well. 4 movies. Yeah, really excited. One of them I was on the fence about. On the fence. But I was like, ooh, I don't know. I was so on the fence that I thought in the week I'd probably change my mind. And then that would just confuse people. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go for it. If on Monday I'm still really on the fence, we can always take it out. But I think I'll pick it up. I can't think that I'm pretty leaning towards I'm going to pick it up. So that's what we're going with. So like I say, there is one I'm on the fence about. But I think, yeah, 4 movies and I'm excited about them. I think they're not as exciting as this week's. But there's a couple of... There's just an interesting mix next week, a really interesting mix. So let me know in the comments down below which 4 movies you think I'll be picking up next Monday. And again, I would love to hear your thoughts. Oh, we'll be talking about movies that also came out today before. Remember when I said I forgot what we were talking about? Insidious, The Last Key also came out today. Which I've seen 1, 2 and 3. But then I think there was a 4th one. I think this is the 5th one. I liked 1. I didn't like 2. I thought 3 was better than 2, I think. And then I gave up. So, yeah, I always liked 1 because it's got the tiptoe through the window, you know. It was a pretty good one. But then, kind of went downhill. Let me know if you've seen it though, either way. I would be interested to know your thoughts. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thumbs up if you enjoy Monday Movie Hunting. Don't forget to comment down below your guesses for next week and your thoughts on any of the films. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.